The new MVP screen must be yet another way Activision is looking for ways for players to participate in their CD monetization of cosmetic customizations. Or is it? Hey YouTube, Donuts here. While it may be true that the MVP screen is a great platform for developers to have players show off their operators, outfits, and animations, I believe there is another secret side effect that is intentionally far more sinister for players, and no one's talking about it. You think you can spot it? Take a look. Do you see it? No, you don't see it. And that's the point. What's missing? They removed the scoreboard. The game no longer displays the scoreboard automatically at the end of the match. Players will need to proactively click on the scoreboard to see their stats, their score, their kills, but most importantly, their deaths. But why is this important? Players tend to use their KD as a benchmark for whether or not they had a good game or not. But if that statistic is hidden away from them, there really is no way of quantifying how good or how bad they actually did. The developers do not want players to obsess over their KD, admittedly mainly due to skill-based matchmaking, but also because obsessing over your KD tends to encourage selfish play, which no one wants to play like that, or play with that. Instead, the developers want the players to base their enjoyment of the game from the moment-to-moment gameplay. This is something that I didn't quite notice at the beginning of Vanguard, but after a couple days, I noticed this. I would have games that I felt like I did really good, like I had a lot of fun, got some kill streaks, had a good time, only to realize I didn't have that good of a KD. And that is their ultimate goal. Stop focusing on the analytics and start focusing on that feel. Start focusing on the moment-to-moment gameplay and how players feel. And this is their ultimate goal with skill-based matchmaking. This could be yet another crazy conspiracy theory, but what if skill-based matchmaking isn't meant to keep players confined to players of their skill level? What if skill-based matchmaking, that algorithm, is purposefully built to give players enough good experiences to help them get through the bad experiences, so that all players get certain games to feel like they're a superhero, to get that Call of Duty moment, that double, triple kill, that big kill streak, and that high that they get, that really fun moment that they get, carries them through to the harder lobbies where other players better than them can feel the same way as they did. The reason they're doing this is not to make people humble or make people better at the game, but it's to keep them playing the game. It's that delicate balance of having just enough good games to continue on through the bad ones. And this might be anecdotal proof, but I have the worst KD I've ever had in years, perhaps even a decade in Call of Duty in Vanguard. But I'm having a lot of fun. And this year I am making a big effort to not focus on my KD, which might naturally mean I'm having more fun. But also, if the developers have found a way for players to not focus on their KD instinctually, then I don't think it's all that terrible. And honestly, I don't really hate the MVP screen either. It's a bit long, it's very long, it's kind of annoying, I get that, it is annoying and too long, but I like the concept of it. It's a fun little thing, you get to vote, it's engaging, you get to see other players' cool little animations, and I don't know, I like that little style. I think it's the perfect balance between a little bit cheesy, but not that like whatever we got in Infinite Warfare and Black Ops 3 where they were all just like standing there doing all awkward stuff. It feels a little bit more cinematic and I kind of like it. Kind of a guilty pleasure, I guess. I just wish it were shorter. Speaking of short,